Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Yapzor. So today we are going to design this beautifully looking certificate in Microsoft PowerPoint. So without talking much, let's get started. So I'll just create a new slide, and the shortcut for a new slide is Control M, and I'll remove these ones. You can also start it from a new. Listen, it doesn't matter, it has no effect on it. So when I start this way, I'll create in my borders. So the border, I'll go in to insert shape, then insert a rectangle. Then make sure it covers the whole. Listen, but first of all, what you need to understand is that I'm using the size of my lesson is A4 sheet. You can change it here when you go to design. They go to slide size, custom. Then when it comes, you choose A4. You can use any size that you want, but preferably for certificates, almost 90% of these kind of certificates are in A4. So you can just select it. So A4 sheet and click OK in a landscape. So when this is the background, but I don't need this, so I just go to click on it, go to format. I'll set shape outline to blue. Then shape field, I'll set it to no field and increase the shape outline. So to increase, you just come to width, then you come down here. I'll go to more lines since the 6 is smaller for me, so increase it up to 8. I think that's okay. So I'll now insert in the text. So I'll go to insert, and I'll pick the second word art. Then to insert it, I'll just type in the text, but to save time, I've already typed the text in here. So I just select everything here. So throughout this video, I've already saved the text. I typed them earlier so that I won't waste time, and paste them. So I'll select all and paste. So to paste is Control V to paste. And copying from that text file was Control C. So this, I'll change the font to Arial. Then I'll reduce the font size. I'll make it 17. Okay, this is okay. So I'll go back and pick the other one, University for Development Studies, UDS Navrolo Campus, and I'll come back to insert. And I'll paste this also there. And to reduce the font, you just Control Shift, then the less than sign. That's to reduce the distance. If you can't use it that way, you can just go to Home, and you have it here. This is how to reduce it. So the font, I'll change it to Arial, and I'll bolden it a bit. Okay, let me leave the bold out for now, and still reduce it to look a bit smaller than the association name. So this is it, and I'll come and now add a certificate. So insert, this time I'm using the black text, certificate of honor. So I'll just, sorry, so the certificate, that one should look a bit bigger. The text there, I'll use Times New Roman, and I'll change the size to think 48 is okay. Reposition it well. So after that, I'll now bring the of honor. You can use, it can also be a certificate of appreciation, depending on your choice. So when you copy the text, you can just paste it, but it won't have the word art effect. That's why I'll just select the word art. So this one will reduce the font size so that it will look smaller, and the font to Arial. Arial is an inbuilt font, so you don't have to worry about downloading any font. So this can still go down. Okay, and we'll insert horizontal lines. So just go to insert, then line, and you draw it. So let me just, okay, insert line. So to draw a perfectly straight line, just click on shift, then you draw, and you have it the horizontal. But if you draw without hitting on the shift key, it will go in different directions. But to draw a perfectly straight line, you just press shift and do it. And if you are even changing the position, size and everything, hit on your shift key and it will help you have a straight line. So increase the width to 3, and increase the size a bit. So I'll reduce this one. I think 22 will be okay. Yes. So position this in the middle, then increase our line smaller. Okay. So this one will change the color to black. So you just come to shape outline, then you black. So to duplicate it, you just so what you do is you copy it. So Control C to copy and Control V to paste, and you can take it up to the main listing. And when you take it there, or another way to is Control D to duplicate it. So that's an easier way. So you put it on the main line and hit on shift and drag it to the other side. So even if I'm moving down, whether down or up, the line, it won't affect the line in any way. So I think the certificate, okay, it's now in the middle. And this two, okay. So let me change this to 23. 23. And that is it for that part. I will now come to the where the certificate is proudly awarded to. So we also insert that one. We reduce the font a bit. Okay, 18 is okay, quite good enough. And now to insert the name, you just will first draw a line where the name will be written on. So as I said earlier, you just hit on your shift, then you draw your line. Change outline, the width to 3. Position it well, then change the color to black. And that is it. So after that, you now insert the name. So this can go a bit down. Okay. So then you just type in the name. So this one I'll just type it here. So Yapzor, and reduce the font a bit. But to put more focus on it, so you bolden it a bit. so that it will be the focus of the certificate. You want that the name, when someone picks the certificate, the name will be what? The focus. So let's send these ones up a bit. Okay, this should come a bit down. And this will go up. So to also send it back the same distance, you hit on shift, then you move it vertically upwards. So increase the font size a bit. So I'll change it to 13.7. Yeah, that's okay. So depending on the names you are using, you can choose any preferable size, but it should be clear enough that whoever takes the certificate will know that this is the person is being going to. So I'll copy this plenty text and paste it here. I'll reduce the font size. This should also, it can be small, but no matter how small it is, it should be readable. So I'll change the text to Arial. So Arial, it looks a bit bigger and more readable than the listen. To my judgment, that's the font I mostly use for simple designs. So this is good. I'll now I'll just copy this and duplicate it. So Control D to duplicate. Editorial board. So what this does is that, like, in recognition and appreciation of his invaluable and outstanding achievement, tireless efforts, meritorious materials, sorry, service to the department in pursuit of the welfare of the members in his capacity as editorial board member. As member, okay, editorial board member. So I'll just add it there. And this, I'll reduce the font size big, smaller, and change it to the font Times New Romans, and remove the bold out of it. And also, let me change it back to Calgary. That will help. I think this is cool. So change the text color to blue. And we'll leave it there. I'll add something here. So insert. So the period of service. So this is just, I'm not using, and it's an old certificate that I'm just trying to use it and show it. So that's why I'm not using current distance. So this, you can increase the font size bigger. So make it 26. All right. And that is it for the design. I will now put in the signatories. So the signatories will go down here. So you insert a text box. Now I'll still use the same word art. So down here you type in the names. So to get your line, you can decide to draw the line or use uh, this one. This key is just before the equal to sign. When you shift and it gives what a line, more of a line, and insert in the name. So I just copy the name from here to save time and reduce the font size. All right, that's good enough. And I'll change the color here to blue. So I'll just duplicate the same thing. So Control D to duplicate, take it above, then Shift to take it across. So I'll just try and reposition it. So as you even go in PowerPoint, it gives you some guide. So the guide will just tell you when it's okay. So I think here it's okay. So I'll duplicate this again. And what takes you there to the other side automatically. And I think that's a cool feature of it. So I'll just change in the names. So I just copy the name from here. I didn't copy it well. So it's like I even use the same name. So let me just, so Dr. Malik. So I'll just leave it this way. And that is it for our set, but it's not looking that nice. So we'll insert in the logos. So I'll go to where the logos are, the documents. So I just drag in my two logos, so they are both here. So to drag them, you just select them, then drag and drop them inside them. So when I bring them, I'll take them to the sides. Okay, yes, okay, and I'll take this one to this side. And it's well placed, so I'll copy and paste this one. I'll duplicate it, and to increase it or decrease the size, remember to always press on your shift key so that you will not lose the aspect ratio. And I'll send it to back, but still the effect is much. So I'll come here, color, and I'll choose the one that will reduce this thing for me. So down here, this reduces what? It's not that thing, though it serves as a watermark for us, and I think it's cool. I will now insert in our second border. So go to shape, rectangle, then you draw. We'll take it to the back. But the fill will not be. So take this, then the shape outline, we'll use our blue. You can use a preferable the color you want, but for the this thing I'm designing, just the theme color is blue. That's why. So we have our nice design. So for the line across, you go to shape, insert. All right, it's among this category. So it's down here, the moon shape. That's what I used. So just draw it. So when you're drawing it, it looks some way, but just pull it up small, then you rotate it. So you come to rotate and rotate it 90 degrees. You can rotate it whatever way you want, but I'll rotate it 90 degrees. So, and you now increase your size. So you adjust it till it fits in, and remove the shape outline. We are not interested in the outline. We'll make the blue darker. I think this is cool. And that is it for that blue line over there. You can do more distinct to it if you want, but I think basically it's the same design. Yeah, so you can readjust this here depending on your choice. And that was it for our certificate. So to save it, you just click Ctrl S to save. So when you hit Ctrl S to save, it will give you the directory in which you want to save, but I've already saved it, that's why. So I just click save. And to save it as a picture, a JPEG, someone asked me about it. So you just go to shift, you go to file, save as, then when you go to the folder, you scroll down here, then you choose JPEG or PDF if you want to print it. PDF is the best way to save it as. So I'll just, because I've already saved one, so, and when it asks you for this one, if you want to save only one of them, you can just do this, but if you've done plenty of them, you use the second option. So I just use just this one. So to do it for several people, I just hit on the thumbnail here, then press Ctrl D to duplicate, and you change in the name. So basically that's it for this tutorial. So if you like this tutorial, which I know you do like, and you've been able to design this wonderful set, congratulations for coming to the end of the video. Kindly help me by subscribing if you have not done so, sharing this video, and also comment if you have any question or suggestion as to how I should do other videos. Thank you.